so we just departed. Over here is Coles Bay. This is, we're in Freycinet National Park. Beautiful morning, cloudy, but you can see it's very atmospheric this way. We are on Freycinet. What's the company?
Freycinet Charters.
Yeah, Freycinet Charters. This is one of the iconic views of Freycinet National Park. And you can see these hills or mountains, however you want to call it. And so we are with the captain, Ewan. Hello, sir. And Kate. And all right. So we have some mountains here. So let's start from right to left, Ewan.
That's right. So this one on the right is Mount Mason.
Mason, Mason.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
And this is the end of the peninsula. All right.
And then we also have Mount Amos, the one with the flat top right there, which you can hike up to.
Amos.
That's
okay.
correct.
All right. Well, you know, for Americans, when you say that, it might be spelled Eyemos, but you say Imos.
Is that right?
Well, it kind of sounds that way.
Yeah,
right?
Fair enough.
Well,
yeah.
we say Amos. We kind of got the
Amos,
California
that's right,
twang,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Yep.
So this is Amos.
Correct.
Imos. Okay.
Right.
All right.
You got to say it through your nose
Yep.
if you're doing an Aussie accent.
Yeah.
We then have Dove, which is slightly pointier. It's a bit harder to see from this perspective.
Dove is like pigeon dove.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, that's right.
All right.
And then Baudin, so Baudin.
Okay.
So he was the leader of the French expedition that discovered that this was in fact a peninsula. So,
I see.
Yeah, traveling with Henry and Louis Freycinet.
So,
the
all right.
peninsula was named. Yeah. So that mountain was only named in 2002, so it was the 200-year anniversary of the French expedition here. So.
Was the mountain not significant enough to deserve a name?
Yeah, interestingly enough, it was Parsons up until then. So Parsons sort of got downgraded.
Oh, okay.
And became sort of that other hump on the east side there. Yeah, so it was, the whole rock was Parsons, and then they divvied it up and
I see. And then over here, so you have Coles Bay, and then up front here. Oh, you can see Sapphire from here.
Yeah,
huh?
that's right.
Way back there. Let me zoom in a little bit. So there's a little hill, and just to the left of it is Sapphire, and then there's also an island to the left. That's Picnic Island, which is known to have some penguins. So, anyways, that's kind of we're gonna cruise along down to either Schoten Island, Wineglass Bay, depending on what we see, and
Right.
So this is the map.
To have a look. Yeah.
So we're starting.
We've left there.
Yep.
We're just sitting roughly here, so
Yeah.
Parsons Cove.
Yeah.
And then we'll travel right the way down towards the passage, and then either hop off on Crockett's Beach here, or travel around this side, or potentially make the run right the way up just to the other side of the mountains from where we are here.
Okay, so that sounds like a plan. Yeah, so this is our full day to explore this wonderful landscape, people and wildlife.
That's
All right.
right.
Yeah, exactly. This is Refuge Island. You can see a seal resting on a rock.
There's normally quite a few of these next point up here.
On the next point
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
So this is an island on the bay. Oh yeah, there they are. Oh no, Hajime. Oh yeah, there's one there too. That's a big one. Big mama. So this is the peninsula of Bryan's Beach in Freycinet National Park. It's about a 6-hour hike from the nearest car park. You see the turquoise colored water. Not the ideal light to bring out the best colors, but you see the water down there. And this is Bryan's Beach. It's allegedly whiter sand than Wineglass Beach. So lighting's better over here. Is there a campground here, Kate?
Yeah. You can use the camp up behind.
I see. But no one here right now, huh? And you can see some orange rocks over here. So this is the definitive beach in Freycinet.
Yeah, one off. Well, we'll go to the other one, and I'll let you be the judge.
So if you go on a romantic date as a hideaway,
yeah.
this would be one of the places?
This would be one of the places.
Okay. Next time I'll grab some tent equipment and we'll overnight here.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so this is kind of wraps around like this. Cool. Bryan's Beach.
Oh, it's the next.
So this is Bryan's Beach, right?
Correct. Yeah, Bryan's.
It's all the way down this way.
Yeah.
And towards the end of the peninsula. And then if we swing around, Kate now at the helm. So that is Schoten Island. So there's a little inlet, right? Body of water
passage. Yeah,
passage.
You'll see. Yeah, just up ahead
that separates
on that point. Yeah.
the Freycinet Peninsula and Schoten Island. And that is Schoten Island. It's a cool little cave. Ooh. It goes all the way through to the other side? This cave goes all the way to the other side. Really cool. These caves are called what?
The twin tubs.
Twin tubs.
Like a washing machine.
Oh, really? Okay. Twin tubs. That's what they're called.
Twin.
The orange colors on the rock are lichen. So it's fungi and moss mixed together with air and salt, which gives it the orange color. This Twin Tub Cave. So Kate, you said this is called Waterfall Cove?
Very creative, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say. It seems more descriptive than like creative. But anyway, so there's the waterfalls over there, waterfall over there. And let's zoom in just a little bit. There it is. And then over here. See it up there. And then another one up here. There. Do you know where the water comes from? Is it spring water?
No, it's all runoff. So there's a couple of creeks on the back of Mount Freycinet and Graham.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, the ones
Oh,
that
it comes
point
down the
out.
mountain.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
Interesting.
honestly, at this time of year, it's very rare to have any flowing this way. It's normally just the central one. You've got a bit of a trickle.
Uh-huh.
And these ones on the side here have all dried up. We've had a fairly wet summer, so a lot of bonus rain waterfalls.
Oh, I didn't notice the waterfalls, the water flowing from the very top there.
Yeah. So that's where those creeks sort of join.
Uh-huh.
And then these ones you only get for maybe a week after a fair bit of rain.
And you had a rain a week ago or so?
Yeah, we had a huge storm actually, which is gave us a fair bit of extra topped everything right back up.
Schouten Island. Schouten
This
Island.
spot's really interesting. There's a microclimate up in this gully.
Uh-huh.
So, I'll back in a bit closer, but you'll see sort of the tops of some very large ferns. You've kind of got that lime green coloration. There's quite a few more conifers in here. So basically, it's a lot of these plant species are what you'd expect to see in a temperate rainforest, not in a dry eucalypt environment.
Yeah.
So typically, you're talking rainfall of 1.5 to 2 metres, whereas we only get about 500 to 600 mil in a year. With just the mix of that south-facing aspect and the right amount of shade and enough moisture coming through, you end up with all of these mosses and ferns that aren't found anywhere else on the peninsula.
Uh-huh. So it's just a microclimate just in this gully area.
Right literally this gully, it's the only place, well at least the only place that we found
Uh-huh.
that has this sort of vegetation.
What's the name of this cove?
So this place is called Trumpeted Bay.
Trumpeted Bay.
That's right. So we're going to have to confiscate any footage of this place. It's top secret.
Trumpeted Bay.
Would you like a hot drink while we hit tea or a coffee or something?
We're okay.
You okay? Alright. Cool.
So we are at Crockett's Bay is this still Schouten Island?
That's correct.
Yeah. So there's a beach here. What is there a name of the beach, or is it just a beach in Crockett's Bay?
What do you reckon?
Crockett's Beach.
Yeah, there we go.
I see.
Yeah, nice and easy.
So the only people that can get here are by their own boat or private charter, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. Or there is the Apple taxi service. It's just
Oh, yeah,
started
Apple
up.
taxi.
It's more of a come in for, bring your own stuff for a couple of hours. Yeah. Well, yes.
All right. So we are at Crockett's Bay, Crockett's Beach. And we are going to get off. All right.
I'll pass that down to you. Yeah, that's easy. No worries.
Be careful with your head. Taking off my shoes and socks. Rolling up my pants. And let's see her get off. Gotta watch my head. This little. And she is already off.
It's fresh, isn't it?
Is it cold for you, Kate?
No, it's not too bad.
Are you gonna go for a nice swim? Not quite that comfortable. So this is where we are. A little break. So we'll be getting off. The sun has come out. So we just enjoyed, what's this called, Kate?
Crockett's Beach.
Crockett's Beach in Crockett's Bay with Kate and Ewan on Freycinet Charters. So getting back on the boat, but one final look here with the seagulls. The lighting is really, really nice now. Kind of sad to be leaving, but we must carry on to our next appointment, which is a oyster marine farming experience. And I am going to check out because one hand getting on the boat is not easy. 10-4. And now we are off. Nice secluded area called Crockett's Beach. Adieu.